Oh, little owls, welcome to today's stream. Yeah, I am drinking some tea. Sadly, my voice is not regenerated yet. I wonder when it ever will be. Hey, Aspar, how you doing? So I made myself some tea, and I hope it's gonna help a little bit at the very least. And we'll just see how far we'll come with that. And yeah. And in the meantime, I'm gonna do some dailies here. Just, I don't know. Just chilling a little bit. Everybody that has kept up on the Discord knows last Thursday didn't go so well. So I am wondering what will be of that and when we'll get another appointment. Now they still haven't sent over the calculations for the car. We did ask them again, and now they said they are not sending it via email anymore. They are sending it via yeah, why? What did they say? I think just a normal letter. So I don't know when that will arrive. But with them going through all that secrecy almost, I am having a strong feeling they just don't want to tell us that the cost for repair is actually higher than actually getting a new car. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. Also, I am a little pissed. I'm gonna be totally honest. I personally am not somebody that is well versed with like cars and car repairs, but when it was said that we're gonna get a replacement light for the one that was completely broken, I personally thought that means we're gonna get a new one, like a totally new one. But apparently, since the car we're having is so old, everything I own is old, we did get a replacement light from another car that was in an accident where the light was mostly intact. Which means the light has scratches and yeah, it's not broken, but it has like cracks on one single area at the very least. And that's not cool. They should have informed us beforehand. Wait, at least they should have made it more clear. They said like, okay, first they said there is no replacement light, but then they said, oh wait, we still found one. Maybe they should have been more clear, but we found one, but it's not new or something. My PC died, my phone was dying. Yeah, you can be lucky you don't need a car. Yeah, specifics. I mean, on the other hand, it's not that expensive, which probably should have given us a hint that it's not a new one, because normally like new lights cost way more. Left, right, left. Wait, let me put that here first before I search for the other one. So that should have been a hint, but we were just like happy that they found a good offer or something. I didn't think that meant oopsie daisy, we didn't find anything useful. Ah, there it is. But yeah, I am very curious what they'll say about the rest of the repairs. And then we'll have to decide if that means get the repair or, well, look for a new car maybe. I just hope it's cheap enough and I can keep the car, but on the other hand, it's getting a little bit too old. Not in the sense that it doesn't really like is bad in driving or something, but As you can hear from this story, it is really hard getting parts for it. Because it's so old. Kind of similar to my phone. My phone is older and it's also like a cheap knockoff brand. And I have a hard time finding a case for it, like a casing. Because you can't just like go into a local shop and get one of these, like, what are they, like, I don't know, €5 casings that they have there. Because they have that for the most common phones, not for like whatever the heck I still own. But my casing is like not good anymore. Like very yellowed out by now and just not good anymore. So I'm kind of like thinking if it's worth it to get another one or just wait. Wait, it's red. Or just wait until I get a new phone. It's still green. Because it will not fit on any other phone anyway. That's a little stupid with the casings, that they only fit one phone, so... If you change phone, bye-bye to the casing. I'm just gonna walk the rest. I'm not gonna wait another cycle. So yeah. I mean, at least so far since last week, I didn't have any super duper bad luck. The only thing that kinda happened is that I hurt my leg a little bit. So it was bleeding, but not too hard. But I was bleeding all over my bed sheets because I didn't notice it on time. That happens. So I had to wash everything today. Just like minor inconveniences. I can live with that. Okay, we're gonna put that back. Oh, also I want to do... let me quickly get this. Yeah. I have a little note on what I need to do. Because my brain is not the best today. Okay, turn left, it says. Continue. Right. Okay, I see it. Okay. And then we have this question. Yeah, I'm stuck. Flying horse. I always panic when I get stuck. Okay, now this thing. I suck at this, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'll try to keep you informed if there's any news on the car thing. But for now I'm... Yeah, that doesn't work. For now, I'm just as ghosted. Nobody's saying anything yet. The bad thing is we now have to like deal with the car just being broken for now. Like, I mean, it does drive, but it looks horrible. Yeah, there we go. Finally. I don't know. I'm feeling a little embarrassed. You need a break from bad luck. Yeah. Is there any form, like any form I can fill out? Official media that I can complain. Oh, there's one thing I had luck with, even though it's not much. But if you look at my horse, they have the horse I wanted on sale. And even the second one that I wanted. So that is a little bit of luck. Not much, but it's a little bit. Okay, I think... First I'm gonna do this quest here. Because I never do that one. But I should. Because this one gives like player experience. And player experience is like really hard to come by. Is it down there? Ow. Oh, we managed. Okay, that worked. But yeah, if I could have a break from bad luck, I would gladly take it. Because it's getting silly at this point. I feel like I am in a weird, badly written comedy movie and I'm like the butt of the joke or something. That's how I am feeling. What I am telling myself right now, and I know this is like copium through and through, 100%. But what I'm telling myself is maybe this is all bad luck that is like all pooling together. Because, you know, good luck and bad luck should about even out, at least percentage-wise. So maybe I have all this bad luck now, pooling and pooling, so that I can have a good luck streak later on with something else that maybe matters. I am specifically thinking about like maybe the next Genshin banners. But knowing myself, that will not work out. I'll have bad luck there too. I don't know. I was born with bad luck. Always been that way ever since I was small. I am always joking around like what my family did. So that a witch or something cursed me as a baby. Like, well, what did you do? Something must have happened. This is beyond normal. Somebody made a deal with the devil, and I am the one suffering from it, I'm telling you. Okay, and then we should look in here. Okay, good. That was done. Yeah, the ancestors' fault. I mean, I know for a fact that one of my ancestors at some point lost a what's it called? A coach wagon of sorts, you know? One of these things that's like pulled by horses. I think in card game, at card games, but other than that, I am not knowing anything. I don't know of anything that they screwed up. But maybe they did. What do I know? Somebody made a deal. They're like, ooh, you get this and that, said the devil. But down the line, your ancestors will be cursed by bad luck. And person like, oh, that's not my problem. I'll be long dead by that point. I can imagine something like that happening at some point. Okay, next I wanna go back here. And do the quest over there. And afterwards, we're gonna try to find treasure chests and horses that are around. Other than that, I didn't really know. Horse Kino? Hey, Kadiran, what are you doing? I'm just horsing around here. How to put it? Oh God. I suck at this. That's the one where you have to, like, catch all the rabbits, like, really fast. I'm doing unemployed things. What are unemployed things? Searching for a job specifically? Because everything else you can still do while you have a job too. Maybe not in the same amount, but... yeah. Technically you can do. And the horse activities are... ow. Going okay for the most part. I'm gonna do something relaxing today because I'm so sick. I don't know. I wish I wasn't. Well, what can you do? Life has been very hard. Yeah, it is still hard. I am cursed by bad luck. I was just discussing it. I just don't know why. Bad luck will not leave me alone. I want to complain, but I didn't find any official like yeah, complaint department. I didn't know where the bad luck is distributed, but I'll give me that. Yeah, believe me, I would love to not be. I was at the doctor so many times, and they can do something about the symptoms, like tiny bits. I hear wolves behind me. But they can't really find any reason for why it's happening. Oh no, it ate one of my bottles. Believe me. I am running doctor to doctor. And I'm taking too many pills in the morning already anyways. Let me take a little bit of tea. Because I can't really pause and drink while I'm doing the race. It's a little annoying. Nah, I can't get... This freaking mud. I can't get a good start with it. So yeah. Oh. Did my headset just have an oopsie? It's working now, so it can't be that bad. But to be honest, like, being sick is something that I've been dealing with since I was tiny. And while it is certainly annoying, I kinda learned to live with it, at least a little bit. Even though it's still weird because it's always changing in some sort of way. And my headset is still acting up. But what annoys me more is the bad luck pooling on everything else now, too. Like, there's so many things going wrong recently. Maybe I am already dead and I'm like in purgatory and this is like my hint that I am because it's unrealistic. But I'm just not getting it. I'm like, this is weird. I have bad luck. The ghoul. Daily training. I forgot which one of these quests gives the extra points, so I'm just doing all three of them. I think it's okay. Other than that, I'm still trying to stay positive despite everything, which is sometimes not that easy, but one can try. There's a horse here. I should note that it's over here. Also, my headset is still... I don't know, is it the sound bugging out for you as well? Or is it just for me physically? Ow. Good save, but still not really. As long as I can be kicking, I do be kicking. And the bear ate one of my bottles too. I'm down to 5 bottles only. If it continues, I may have to earn a little bit of extra gold and get a few more spray bottles. Because the next time I'm going up on that wolf hill over there, and I think we're gonna have to go there for one of the treasure chests. Because the one in the treasure chest is always up on that hill, and they eat at least 3 or 4 of my bottles each and every time I go up there. That you need to earn money to keep buying beer. No. I need to earn money because I am really broke, but not for beer, I can assure you. Actually, funny thing, I know, very unfitting, but I'm not even drinking any beer, so... I'm the non-alcohol drinker, which with my health shouldn't surprise any of you that I... but really, I'm just not liking the taste, so... But yeah. Okay. The last one. The daily training is actually the one that gets 1 point in. Okay, do I trust myself to go with 5 bottles? No, I don't. Which is why I'm going to the beach area. Get a few more gold coins. I would get gold coins from here too, but I'm not trusting the wolves over there. You know, one of them looks very translucent. And with all that, maybe I can buy more spray bottles. Or I find a few on the floor, which would be really cheap. Is poison the worst of all addictive substances, in my opinion? You can't be having 5 bottles of beer. No, it's spray bottles. It's, I think it's called beast repellent. Let me have a look. Yeah, beast repellent. The problem is, not only if one of the beasts catches you, they eat up one of these bottles. Or more like you spray it on them. That's like the lure. The problem is if like 5 wolves pounce you at once, not only do you get stunned, but each and every single one of them uses up one of these repellent bottles. Which means up in the wolf den where there's like 10 wolves, they can all pounce you and then you lose like all your bottles. And the problem is if you don't have a bottle with you when you get pounced, then you reset back to the start. You have to go all the way back. Which is not good. No bueno. And that's why I'll need to keep them stocked up. Because I don't want accidents to happen. Sometimes they'll just lay down here. You can just collect them. But they're rare, so... For the most part, I'm just farming... Oh, speaking of rare, I find one right when I say that there. Have one more. But for the most part, I'm just farming these gold pieces here. Because you can get some for that, like you trade it in. And I want to keep a few bottles on me at the very least. When I go up into this wolf den territory, because that is really dangerous without at least a little bit of bottles. And 1 bottle costs 100 gold, as far as I remember. So it is quite a hefty price to get caught. So me just being upset that the 1 wolf and the 1 bear took a bottle each. Yeah, that was not very good economy. But at the very least, I already got the 2 pets that you need to... Or more like 4 pets that you need to get. I don't know if they gonna put any more in. Because there's gonna be a patch tomorrow. I already farmed 2,500 for pet 1, 2,500 gold for pet 2, and then again 300 and another 300 for 2 more pets. So I am a little, how do you say, sad that I have to farm so much gold. You like the ocean breeze on you? Actually, ocean breeze is really a nice smell to have. It's at least better than what I am having here currently, because the weather is really crazy around here at the moment. It's either boiling hot or it's like super cold. It just can't stay in the middle, like a nice mild temperature. And I think that's the reason why my body is reacting so offended by everything. Because, yeah, the confusion. Warm, cold, and the body is like, okay, I'm getting sick. But like this, I imagine here in game that it's mild temperature. At least I'm hoping so. Not in the snow area though, but like in this general woodland area. I imagine it to be mild and nice. Like warm but not hot. That is pretty good. Stay over there, wolf. I see you. Don't you dare. There we go. Expert. Well, I'm a tiny bit of an expert on the gold farming stuff. For one simple reason, I've done it so much already. There's a horse here. Should I get the horse already? I think I already also heard a treasure chest. I have a nice list here on where to find the extra horses and the treasure chest for today for the event. But maybe I get these 2 already. I mean, while I'm here. Get that horse. And as long as there's no wolf. And respiratory problems. Yeah. I wish they were gone. Imagine where I could go. If I weren't sick all the time. And if I had no bad luck. Nothing could stop me. Maybe that's why the real life had to nerf me. I think we have enough gold by now. But now I have to make a check mark on my list that I made. That I already got this horse here. And that 1 treasure chest. Because otherwise I'll be looking here and be like, huh? Why is it not here where I noted that it is? Okay, wait, let me... this we have, and this we have. Where would you go with the horsey? Well, maybe not with the horsey, but like... I don't know. I think life would be much easier for me. Because at the moment, I'm like, everything I do is hard mode, basically. It's so much so that I always assume the worst to happen, because that's mostly what happens. Like, that is the norm. And it shouldn't. You should have, like, a good medium ground as the norm. Okay, let's bring this little horse to the stable. Otherwise, we will not get a reward. Just need to be careful because there is a bull here. And the bull also. Yeah, did you see him? There he goes. Prancing around. Also takes up beast repeller if you run into him. So when you and your surroundings constantly disappoint you, expecting the worst is reliable protective behavior. Exactly. I'm just adjusting to what happens. I'm just being realistic. Oh, also I need to go over there. Because it's like my being realistic. For other people, it's maybe not realistic to assume that always the worst happens. But for me, it's like... that's just normal life. I don't know why I deserve it. I don't know what I did. But... I'm dealing with it. Maybe at one point I'm gonna be super lucky. And this is all just like upfront payment for something. Okay, well now let's see if we can find the rest of the stuff. I made a note here. Treasure chests are one at the above the beer cave. Then at the outpost, near the mine, and in the wolf area. And the horses are at the spy cavern, near the race bridge, at the race hub, and along the long street. Wow. Me and my notes. Okay, let's see if we can find that. I know where the bear cave is. A great job. Great deal on big investment, great partner. I would already be grateful if I could have luck on the next Genshin banners for this or something. Like, at least a tiny turn back of investment would be nice. Like, I'm not even asking super big. Even though I'm also taking super big. Don't get me wrong. I would take it. Just something. Okay, now be careful. We don't want to waste too much sprays. Okay. Off the bear cave. Bears there, caves there. Must be up here. I mean, I would of course take something better. Oh, my horse leveled up. The problem is, there's a bear in the way. No, no celebratory dance. Okay, maybe now. He's looking the other direction. Okay, where is the ah, there it is. Okay. You are reincarnated. What do you wish? I mean, really? Not having bad luck for one thing. Oh, should I go through the bear cave? It's not a good idea to do that. It's full of bears. Oh, do you mean like reincarnated somewhere else? I mean, at the moment, I can't complain about where. Because honestly, Because honestly, like, it's safe where I am. It's me that's the problem. Ah, there is the horse. Horse. Okay, now we need to go to the outpost and the race hub, and then afterwards the wolf area. Okay, where is that? I have been better at reading the map at some point. There is a wolf. And another wolf. And that horse following me is making quite the ruckus. Okay, wait. Up there is the bridge area. One of the things that I noted down. Okay, here. That should be... There is the horse. That one. Why are they making such noise behind me? They can't just be happy I saved them. They have to make a ruckus. Yeah, it would not be good if I go with my horse to the cave. Then very likely. Ah, there's the outpost. Very likely did I need to use the repellent. Okay, there we have this. If you were lucky, everything good would find you. I would already be happy if bad luck didn't find me. I don't need to have like the best luck ever. I don't need to be like a luck magnet. But it would be really kind if there isn't like one majorly bad thing happening to me like every single week or something. Like, can we tone that down to like one bad thing happening like in a year or something? I'm not talking about small incidences, like big incidents. Big things. Outpost, we have that. Race hub. I noted down race hub. Race hub is back here. Yeah, car for example. Why did that have to happen? Me being sick. The thing with the neighbor with the house. Yeah, I remember that thing. Just bad luck through and through. Okay, we have this. Then we have the street thingy and the wolf area. And then we have the mining treasure chest. You know what? I have a feeling maybe, just to be safe, I should go and get the last horse. Because at the moment I have 4, right? Where's the 4th? Oh, yeah. I noted that. I already have the 5th done. No, don't bite my ankles. Leave me be. Since my horse is like relatively new and not leveled yet, I am not the fastest. So I'm not sure how I'll do on how I'll call it Wolf Mountain. Therefore, I think I can take the last horse here, bring the horses back, and then afterwards come back for the treasure chest. I think that sounds like a smart idea. Very smart. I'm being smart and careful. Means we have a little bit more of a way to cover, but oh well. Better this way than get jumped by 10 wolves, be reset back to start, and I don't know what happens to the horses. It could be that they reset, which is bad, because not only do I not have the sprays to continue on anymore, I also don't have the lures, like the food to get the horses again. We're gonna put the horses back, and afterwards we go for the last 2 treasure chests. There we go. Yeah, the only one playing this game is a childhood game or something. More or less, yeah. But also, like, I don't think I'm the only one, but I think the community for this game isn't the same in every language. I know quite a few people streaming and playing the game in German, specifically. But not so much in, like, the English language. So... Also, I think most people streaming this stream it, like, at a way different time, so... like, way later. Not, like, in the afternoon. What do you want to tell me? I'm not quite getting it. I put down... Before getting down to the mine, there's a treasure chest. Okay. I hear it. Ah, there it is. There's also a wolf there, sadly. Trying to make up German words with limited English. Okay, and the last treasure chest is in the wolf area. So let's go up there and hope we're not gonna get pounced. Okay, the big wolf mountain. I think I would enjoy this seasonal event way more if the wolves weren't so ridiculously overpowered. But what can you do? I could try to lure the wolves and then, like, run in circles until they give up. Because that's, like, too many wolves to outrun. I mean, look at the number. The one on the left is sleeping, though. But still, the other one is going in a circle. Bad luck for me. No, don't pounce me. I take it back. You're all very kind. Damn it. It already took a spray. Okay, well, let me see. Okay, I think it gave up. Okay, now I sneak myself. I sneak myself down there where the treasure chest is, where I hear it. There's another sleeping wolf and another one. 2 sleeping wolves, but I think we can do. Just be quiet. Glonk, glonk. There we go. I'll sneakily jump down here or something. Hopefully I don't break all my legs. Or the horses. Okay. With that, I think we have our 5 treasure chests. Yeah, and the 5 horses. So let me close my note that I made, because I don't need it anymore. I wonder if they are gonna add more things you need to purchase for gold tomorrow. In that sense, it would be intelligent to pre-farm a little bit, because I'm down to 400 only. But I don't know if they will. Because everything else I did for now. At least everything I can think of. I don't really want to do the championship stuff. I am not champion material. Also, it's time-based. And I don't know. I am sometimes not available when the ones that I could actually participate in are. And others are a little too difficult. Yeah, I think I'm gonna farm a little bit more gold. Hey there, Anto. This isn't Musume? What? Isn't what? Oh, is it the one game that Asfar told me about? Definitely not one. Nah, that one is definitely the opposite of my taste. Like, this is the other end of the spectrum, and there is me. I mean, good for you. If you like it, you like it. It just isn't for me. I'll see how long my voice makes it. I'm drinking my tea, but still. I can already feel it. I'm talking too much. But maybe this time it isn't a me-only thing, because people in my family have been telling me they all got sick, so... It may be a virus going around again. And my immune system is just 0. That's why I am easy to fall into that. Yum yum. Maybe I'm gonna get myself like 1,000 gold before I call it a day. I think that's a good idea. Then I am prepared if they really should. Or actually, wait a minute. Let me think. If I'm gonna have to do treasure chests and get the horses again, then I need the materials to do so. Which means I need at least 1 more of these, because I need 5. And 4 more keys. And keys are expensive in gold cost, and they are even rarer than the spray bottles. Which means there is not a high chance that I get one. Even though I would really appreciate the irony of finding one. Game? Please? I'm like, nah. So yeah, I need at least 4 more keys, which I think is 400 gold. I think the hay ball stuff is not that expensive. I think just 60 or something. So that I need to get first before I think of stocking up on gold for it. that may eventually come. You know, I'm thinking that the pets have something to do with the pumpkins. Because since the first week of this event, you can do the quest to water and fertilize these big pumpkins from both the farmers. And so far, there hasn't been like any reward tied to it. Even though we see the pumpkins grow each week. So I have a very, very big guess here and say in the last week these pumpkins are gonna turn into pets or something, and then we'll be able to get them. Hey Vizzy, long time no see, how you doing? And what are you cooking? Now I'm curious. And maybe the pets are gonna cost gold. Maybe they don't. Maybe also gonna cost the... What is it called? Summer tokens. Minced meat with extra goodies. Not too bad. I'm a big fan of minced meat. I'm fan. Liking it more than like having a steak or having just sausage stuff. Just minced meat with like vegetables and stuff is really nice. One batch of onion, garlics, and carrots. Also got mushrooms. Mushrooms, good. Can do a lot of things with minced meat. It's very versatile. I got the feeling when I farmed for gold, I found like a ton of the keys. And now that I need the keys, I find none. Like, does the game know what I want and not give it to me? All I want is 4 extra keys. I got 1.6 kilogram of meat. Yeah, that's quite a lot. But I mean, a lot of dishes can be frozen and like prepared for a later date, so it's not that bad. Or you just gonna invite family and everybody got to eat. Dang it, I missed. One of the two things. Ding, ding, ding. Ooh, neighbor party. Neighbor party is good. There's so little spawning here. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I bet if I go to the merchant and exchange my gold for the keys, then I'm gonna get keys on the floor instead of a lot of gold piles. Maybe... Oh, there is a key. One just has to complain enough. And another one. Maybe it's like the flowers. I know for a fact the flowers only spawn after you've been online for X amount of minutes. And after you pick them all, you have to wait for another amount to get more. So it may be a similar system here, but I can't quite say. Sometimes I'm really interested in how these things work. Like behind the scenes, you know? Like how the spawn rates are, how the whole thing goes with the triggers and stuff. I'm always curious. Yeah, you mean because of the 2 keys? Yeah, I've been running around forever and now I'm finding 2 keys out of nowhere. I was complaining too much. Yeah. Okay, even if I find one now, I have a problem because I can't stand still. Because the wolves are gonna get me. Oh yeah, I would be interested. I'm not gonna say anything anymore. I found the 3rd key. Somebody heard me out and changed the code for me. Faster. Did the wolf go? Yeah, okay. The problem is my horse isn't the best at jumping. And I was a little afraid that little hill was the end for this. But he bravely managed to jump it. Even if we got slowed down a bit, but the wolf was gladly already disinterested. Look, there's another key. I got the feeling if you're online for X amount of time, they start spawning, just like the flowers do. Because last time we also found a lot of keys, but only after we did the 1 hour gold farm. Haven't seen you in a year. Hey, how you doing? Mikoto, how you doing? Yeah, that can be. My online times are a little off currently. The bad luck has me again. Life's tough. Yeah, but I'm trying to hang on. But it's good that you're doing okay. Yeah, I'll post on the Discord. Then you know what is going on. Don't go into the rant channel. The sob stories are in there for the most part. Hey, I have 5 keys now. Technically, I only need one of these food thingies, like these hay ball things. And then I can use the rest of the gold for whatever drops in tomorrow. If it needs gold, that is. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna see this as investment for future keys and stuff. If I don't have much time on a day. Nope. No. Oh, I sprayed it. Okay. No point running anymore. I sprayed it right in the face. I think we found a spray. We're back to 9 already. 9 sprays is a good number. 4, like we had before, was not a good number. Sometimes you can't even react. They are just so fast. Wolf sees you, wolf pounces. Spray is gone. You can also buy the sprays, but I don't know. I rather buy the keys. They are more important. Okay, I see 2 pounds of gold up here. Hope you enjoy your food, Busy, and thanks for stopping by. I'll try to stay safe, I promise. Everything that happens to me is not of my own fault. That is for sure. I'm extra safe. I'm always taking the precautions. If it helps, that's a different number. There is another wolf here. Maybe we can lure it and just walk in circles. Or maybe it just leaves us alone. Ding, ding. Dang it. I'm getting tired, do you notice? I'm missing the last hit each and every time now. It's a thing. Also, my tea is running empty. As I said, I think the hay balls are 60 gold. So if I am having a little bit over 1,000 gold, then we're just going back and buy the last ball of it. Also think they are harder to see as objects than the keys or the spray bottles. Because of the fact that they are just green foliage on green foliage. Green on green, not easy to see. Camouflage, exactly. I mean, they glitter a tiny bit, but most of the time I'm just missing it. Or I'm thinking, oh, that may be just like an herb to pick, because you can pick herbs in the game too. Like this up here. But I'm not really seeing that it's a hay ball thingy. Please go away. Hello, wolf. Be so kind and leave me. We'll have to be careful. If it turns around, we have a problem. So far, it doesn't. It could, though. Could very well. Wolves are on the other side. Technically, I can collect this. I know. Technically, whenever I see a wolf, I can just run around in a circle until it's gone. But, I don't know. It's getting tedious. Very tedious work. I just like to do, like, these tiny piles where there's nothing around. So much for nothing around. That's just moss. No hay balls. Not for me. I wonder why we're not just taking some of the moss that we find here and just make our own little hay balls. Maybe I even could, I don't know. Technically, maybe. Another weird though. There's a workbench, but it's just like for normal stuff. Not for the event. So I'm guessing nope. Bing. We're going up. See if there's anything on the hill. Nope. It's just one tiny bit of gold. It's too little. Oh. But here we have a whole pile respawning. Yeah, the respawn is really weird. Sometimes you turn around and the thing behind you already respawns. And sometimes it takes forever for anything to spawn. It's not for me to figure this out, though. I'm not hardcore enough into the game to actually figure stuff like that out. I leave that to the pros. That little cow always triggers me. I'm like, what is this cow doing here? Till I know, oh, it's part of the... it's part of the quest chains here that you can do. Oops. Not working if you look to the left while you're doing it. Noted. Looking is still required, even for the first hit. It is a big bar, but not that big. Bing. I kinda like that the little gold pieces do make a sound when you collect them. But after a while it does get a little tedious. All that ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh wait, spray bottle. Spray bottle, but sadly, no hay balls. No fodder. I mean, technically we can't just buy it. We are getting close to the amount that we wanted. And in that case, we're just taking that. It's not that bad. On the other side, my spray bottles are increasing nicely. Look at me, I already got 10. Can't complain anymore like I did in the beginning. But yeah, I'm definitely noticing that we have like one period where we find a lot of items. And then we have like a downtime where we find basically nothing. It can't be a coincidence. I wonder if you can like log in, log out to reset timer, maybe? That's something I need to try when I have the time. Right now it would take too long. Game loads too long for me. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's a big jump, but you can. Wait. There is a key. Where one key is, another one isn't far, as they say. But I think there's only little gold pieces here and nothing key. I thought if I go a little off path, maybe I'm more lucky. They want to make you sour, then get huge dopamine hits. I mean, I kind of can understand having a random timer on things. Just so you deter possible bots and stuff from directly logging in, getting to all the spots, collecting stuff. So you get like a random timer going each time you log in for stuff to spawn. But like, it's a little confusing. At least I'm thinking that's the reason it's done that way. Because other than that, I can't really think of a reason. Other than not having a respawn timer, and whenever you log in, it doesn't start like refresh, but like at 0. Like if a flower has a respawn timer of 50 minutes, you have to wait 50 minutes for it to come for the first time or something. I don't know. Something like that. But why they also do this for the event items, I don't know. Maybe I'm just unlucky again and it has nothing to do with that. Oh well. A little bit of gold and we're having our last piece anyway. Doesn't matter. It's not that bad. And then I'm even prepared if they add anything for gold. At least a little bit prepared. If you hear me on the Discord complaining that the thing that they add costs like 5,000 gold, then you know what is going on. But I'm guessing not. I think the first pets that they added, where one was 2,500 gold each. Was like the big drop of gold farm they had. Everything else will either be like quest related or maybe token related or I don't know. But I don't think gold related anymore. At least not a big sum, like maybe 200 that you need to get for a quest. But what do I know? What do I know? Ding, ding, ding. Okay, I need about 60 more. Then I can go and get my item and come out with 1,000 gold in the end. Or was it 75? Now I'm unsure. I think I'm gonna go with 100 more, then I'm on the safe side. Don't want to do the trip and then be disappointed in myself. Also, my voice is giving up right now, so... Game better hurry. Ding, ding. There we go. Really careful, we can get that one. Just have to have a look at the wolf. But I think it'll really go in the other direction, so it's not too bad. As long as there aren't any spawning behind me. That can happen, and it has happened before. I can't see why, but it certainly does. I also think you can keep the wolves away if you run through like the through the little pieces of dung like on the farm. But I don't think it's really consistent enough. And I don't see where they are most of the time, so sometimes I go through them randomly. They only leave a short buff though, so come on, 40 more. We can do it. That, or we just find the fodder thingy. Then we're good from the get-go. All this time and not finding a single one of these. Usually like these lures, like the food stuff, is the most common item to find. So I don't know what is happening today. Yeah, I didn't hit. Somehow they just don't want to drop today. I only found a single one throughout the whole stream. There's nothing here. Nope. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't take that. I'm being chased. Wolf says nope. You're my territory. Okay, gave up. Jup, tick. Dup. 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 we have 100. Okay. Then let's go back and purchase that father stuff. And then I think we're pretty much done. Ah, my voice is killing me right now. Or more like my throat. I'm really not used to talking so much anymore. Especially not when I'm sick. And look how big these pumpkins are. Thank you very much for the hydrate, Asfar. Emptying my tea. Definitely something is gonna happen with these pumpkins. I wonder why we're having 2 batches of them, though. I know it's kind of like a contest and you can decide which one to help. But I'm getting the feeling like each single one of these patches will give a separate reward. That's why I'm doing both of them. That kind of reminds me, I don't have a pet on this horse yet. Maybe I should pick one out. Okay, it's 65. Okay, not 60, not 70, it's 65. So almost correct. But I have something that is like fitting to the color of this. I mean, that's a little too undead. I mean, the color is correct, but it looks a little undead. The Sleepy Snow Cat has like a very fitting coloration. I mean, that is something that could grow from these patches, like one of these little pumpkin pets. They are very much associated with Halloween, so I'm not quite sure that would... I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they do want to switch it up and have something different for Halloween this year. And a pumpkin bat we get through for this now? I don't know. I mean, ropes and stuff are also really cute. Just plainly use a chicken. I think I have... Do I have a chicken on one of my horses yet? I don't think I have. I have foxes, birds, pumpkins, cats, dogs. Also, the new crab thing, I also haven't found a place for it yet. But it doesn't quite fit. Because it's too blue. I think I want to go with a chicken. I'm gonna go with that chicken. Just because I have no chicken on my horses yet. So we're gonna take the chicken with us. It's just gonna be there and look pretty. Looking pretty. Or maybe pick up after us. But we don't want to let it walk. Let's let it go into the saddleback. Okay, I'm logging out here, looking right at the pumpkins, because if I log in tomorrow and they're gonna have updated with the patch, then I'll see if there is something or if there's nothing right in front of me. Yeah, everything else should work out. Now let me go over here. Do this and lock out. Do I even have... Wait, give me a second. I have music. It's just on all my other tabs. Uh-oh. PC? Are you good? Press play on the music and my PC almost crashed. I don't know what happened there. My PC is just as sick as me or something. No, I think I updated the driver yesterday and I'm not sure if this one is stable. I didn't pay attention, I'm gonna be honest. Ah, looks like the camera does not like my big cup of tea. It's like gigantic, so when I do this, it can't see me. I'm hidden behind my teacup. It's not that bad. I'm probably gonna have to make more though. More tea. There, it's empty. The whole gigantic mega cup empty. But sometimes you just need some tea. Tea is the best. The best medicine you can take. Like a big cup. Like it's not one of these small cups. It's like a gigantic cup of tea. I thought like that way I don't have to get up and make new tea in the middle of the stream. And if I know I'm gonna drink a lot, and you have to drink a lot if you're sick. Sweet tea or normal black tea? It's my favorite. Honey lemon. More lemon than honey, but and the base is rooibos. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. I can't drink black tea. Black tea and green tea do contain caffeine. Yeah, I'm allergic, so can't. For me, it's only like fruit teas or herbal teas. But that's enough for me. The only thing that I'm a little upset about regarding the tea department, that back in the day I could consume like these normal iced teas you buy from the store. But they all contain black tea or green tea. So I can't drink any of them anymore. So if I want nice iced tea, I'm gonna have to make it myself. Which is, mind you, it's not the biggest problem since the ones in the store are full of sugar anyway, and that's not healthy. No, nor tasty in my opinion. But you know, if you're like going somewhere and you're at the store, you need to drink something. Like my options on what to buy from like the fridge there in the section is like really limited on what I can get, because the things that are mostly sold in the fridge section of the supermarket, like that tiny part they have about cool drinks, are Coke in any sort of way, be it the Coca-Cola or like the cheap brand, or Pepsi, which contains caffeine. Then the iced teas, which all contain coffee. And the energy drinks, which all contain even worse caffeine. The only thing they have in there, which is like actually consumed by me, is like the apple juice with sparkling water mix, like the Schorle. And they have like a multivitamin juice in there too. So I get one of these two most of the time. If I want something cool, like why I am out and I don't bring something. If I know I'm out for a while, I do the smart thing and I actually bring some water with me. And I keep it like in department, like in the compartment of the car where it is a little cooler. But like Sometimes you don't know you're gonna be away for longer than you intended, and then you need something. But yeah, other than that, at home I can just brew my own cold tea. So that is not so bad. So it's not like I'm not drinking iced tea anymore. I just don't drink the store iced tea with the black tea and the tons of sugar anymore. Because caffeine. And sometimes, very rarely, I do get myself some cola too, but only if they have the no caffeine variant, which, mind you, exists, but my local supermarket just doesn't want to have that as a default option for weird reasons. I don't know. But I'm happy it exists at all. It's very good because I like drinking cola from time to time. And honestly, the only other like sorta cola stuff that I found that is drinkable, like without caffeine, are the I quote, children colas that some like knockoff brands have that have like no sweetener stuff, like no caffeine, blah blah blah. The problem with these is most of the time they also don't have bubbles in them. So the soda is not a soda. It just tastes like you're just putting some sugar or sweetener like in water. It's just disgusting. Like to call that thing cola is like it's a crime. Somebody should do something. I call it a crime. Well, yeah. So I'm happy that they, as the only brand, have at least one option for me. Even if it's not available all the time. But that may be on my town. Because as I said a few times now, we are very old-fashioned here. And I think most of the old-fashioned people don't really want to buy, like, modern products. I don't know. And that's the reason we don't have much variety here. Don't know why. But maybe I have to, like, drive a little bit. Like, next time I'm having to drive, for example, that 1 hour drive to the car repair station, I am driving through the next big city thing. So next time I do that, maybe I'm gonna do a little stop on the way back at one of the bigger supermarkets. Like get a whole row of that. Because they hold for quite a long time. They don't spoil that fast. So maybe I'm getting myself like 6 bottles or something at once. Better be good fucking news next time you go. Believe me, the next time they call and say I can come in to repair, technically, I will ask them 1,000 times. Are you sure that means all will be fixed at once? Because I am not gonna do that again. And B, I will ask if that includes everything being new parts and not everything being refurbished stuff. And I will be very thorough about asking for how much it costs, even though they said they're gonna give a estimation on how much it costs beforehand. I wonder when that thing will come in. Normally, let's say they take 1 or 2 days to calculate that, and now there was the weekend in between, and then let's say it takes a little bit to be delivered because, you know, thing doesn't have the name Post in Germany for nothing. They're slow. It's Post. It's happening afterwards. Yeah, so let's say like 3 days on top of that should be coming either tomorrow or the day after. Maybe. Hopefully. If not, I think I'm gonna go insane. And then we'll see, depending on how that looks. I mean, if they say it costs like, I don't know, let's say it costs 4K to repair, then I think it will not be worth it to repair it. Because I can get a used car for that price. So, mind you, I cannot get the best used car, but I can get a used car. So, one that is not demolished in the back, and one that works. And it's maybe even upgrade, because the car that we are currently driving doesn't even have air conditioning that's functioning anymore. So that is fun, driving around in summer. Like when you're boiling inside. Yeah, and that's the reason it was especially shitty when they asked us to come, because it's a 1-hour drive to the car repair station. So we were driving 1 hour to the car repair station in boiling heat without air conditioning, to only get told they can just like fix the light back there, because then we're officially not, the police can call you over because you're driving without a light. But the rest of the damage they do some other day, because that meant we driving another hour back in the heat, and now we're gonna have to do that again on another day. Like, great. So if the repair is too expensive, I might just get a new car with functioning air conditioning. That would be good. It's not that bad in winter because, you know, you're in like your big jackets anyway, and like the heating is not working the best anymore, but it's working at the very least. But air conditioning is not working at all. I mean, it's an old car. It's a really old car. I mean, it's so old, as I said, that you're not even getting replacement parts anymore from the manufacturer, so... Now you can imagine how old a car I'm driving. Yeah, maybe it's time. I'll tell you once I get the notification on how much it will cost. We'll see. But I think it's gonna be complicated because A, they couldn't repair it in that day and said they just did screenshots and said like, okay, we're gonna have to go through this and then decide. And then they said gonna have to ask their boss about it, like the big Uber boss pro, like the guy that owns the place. Like if the mechanic has to ask the boss about this, I think it's not easy. I think it's complicated. But hey, I'm no car person. Maybe that's just normal. I don't know. Maybe if you're above a certain amount, maybe they have to do this way. I don't know. As I said, I have no experience. So far, I did never have to go there, except like teeny tiny things. Like one time we had to have a little repair on the what's it called? You know, the thing against the rain. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it. English is hard. Oh, the wipers. Okay. Windshield wipers. Okay, we have one windshield wiper replaced. Other than that, like, for the seasonal checkup, you know. That's the only times we kinda had to be there, really. It wasn't any big things so far. So, yeah. But I'll keep everybody posted on the Discord about this whole dilemma. Can't say anything but dilemma, I'm telling you. That one, the other thing I'm hoping is that we finally get a technician for the house for the cooling. But if I had to take a guess, the summer will be over before that happens. So then it won't matter that much anymore. I mean, it won't matter for next year, but that's a whole lot of different story. That's like that's a whole year of time. I would need it now, but it's not going that fast. Okay. As you notice, my voice just doesn't do it anymore. I am out of breath. It's telling me to stop. It's telling me to relax, cool down. I am surprised I almost held out 2 hours. Not quite 2 hours. A little bit over 1.5. But hey, it's improvement from last time. I think last time we only had like 1 hour. And then it gave up completely. So I call that improvement. Okay. So, yeah. I did nothing. It just... I tried. I wanted to do at least a little bit. I don't know why. I had motivation, don't know. But yeah, I thank you all for being here. It was quite nice. I hope I can get better soon so that the streams are not so overwhelming anymore and maybe a little bit more entertaining or something. And yeah, I hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye. My tracking gave up. Ah, there it is. Bye.